Ooh, it is hot. Yeah, definitely getting up to close to the 27-degree mark. And we're making a good pace, actually. So we're almost at the Red Heather shelter. I've showed it to you guys in previous videos. So we're gonna stop by there real quick, have a quick snack, and get back on the trail because it's busy and it's really hard to find good like shelter bunks. They all get taken up, like all the bottom bunks. So you definitely want to be one of the first ones there. And also you want to get a table set up, like there's picnic tables in there. So you want to like sort of reserve a part of the table so you can play games at night and stuff. So yeah, we're trucking along, good pace. Just a little bear here, sneaking its head through.
Hey, don't move. Bear between the trees right there.
Sorry?
Bear between the trees.
Oh, really?
Right
Bear?
there.
Yeah.
Youth bear.
Thank you. How close?
The whole hike itself is around 3 to 5 hours with a pack like this. If you want to take your time, you know, closer to the 5, of course, and stop at Red Heather, the first shelter that we stopped at. And from the parking lot to Elfin Lakes is about a 600-meter elevation to get to the campground. So it's crazy. I'm seeing so many e-bikes up here now along the trail to Elfin Lakes. This trail kind of runs along what's called Paul's Ridge, which really gives you the expanse of all the views here, other than going the alternate route, which would be, of course, dense wood and dense forest. Today we're heading into one of the most incredible corners of Garibaldi Provincial Park, Elfin Lakes and Opal Cone. But underneath all of this is a much older story, one involving volcanoes, glaciers, and enormous geological forces. The Elfin Lakes area sits within the Garibaldi volcanic region, part of the larger volcanic and geological history of the Coast Mountains. And one of the most fascinating features nearby is Opal Cone. At first glance, this landscape looks like a classic British Columbia mountain scene. Alpine meadows, rugged peaks, glaciers, and crystal clear lakes. Imagine this landscape thousands of years ago when volcanic activity was reshaping the mountains. Magma rising from deep beneath the Earth's surface reached the upper parts of the crust, producing lava and volcanic deposits. Over time, those volcanic materials accumulated and helped create the rugged terrain we see today. volcanoes weren't finished with the landscape. After the volcanic activity, glaciers became one of the most powerful forces shaping this part of British Columbia. During the Ice Ages, enormous glaciers covered the coast mountains. Opal Cone is a volcanic feature located near the Diamond Head area of Garibaldi Provincial Park. It formed from volcanic activity associated with the Garibaldi volcanic belt. As the ice slowly moved across the landscape, it acted like a giant piece of sandpaper, grinding, carving, and reshaping the mountains. That helped create the broad valleys and dramatic ridges surrounding Elfin Lakes. And you can really appreciate the contrast here. On one side, you have smooth alpine terrain and meadows. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, you get these steep volcanic peaks and rugged ridgelines. Opal Cone is particularly impressive because of its distinctive shape and barren volcanic terrain. The name itself comes from the area's geology, and the cone provides a fascinating glimpse into the volcanic processes that help shape this region. But there's another important part of this story: water. As snow and ice melt from the surrounding mountains, water flows through the valleys and feeds lakes, streams, and rivers. The landscape around Elfin Lakes is essentially a meeting point between several geological forces. Volcanic activity built and altered the terrain. Glaciers carved it, and water continues to erode it. And that's what makes this area so fascinating. The mountains may look permanent, but geologically speaking, they're constantly changing. Every year, glaciers move, rocks break down, streams cut deeper into the valleys, and weather slowly reshapes the landscape. Standing here at Elfin Lakes, it's easy to forget just how extreme this environment can be. During the summer, alpine meadows can be covered in wildflowers, while the surrounding mountains create this incredible backdrop. But in the winter, the same landscape can be buried beneath several meters of snow. So when you're hiking toward Opal Cone, you're not simply walking toward another mountain viewpoint. You're walking through a landscape shaped by fire and ice. Volcanoes helped create the terrain. Glaciers carved it in dramatic mountains and valleys. And today, nature continues the process. That's what makes Elfin Lakes and Opal Cone so special. That's where we're heading. All the way over there. Along that trail. It's pretty smoky. It's really smoky out. Look at the glaciers over there. Not quite sure where the forest fires are coming from, but it looks like it's from that direction. For sure. Look at that smoke. Poof. You can smell it in the air. Oh, all right. Made it to the shelter. I gotta close the door. Ooh, it's hot. Check out the shelter. Very cool. It's empty. Everyone's not here. No, it's gone. Huh. Burners. Let's head on upstairs. Wow, completely empty. Oh, perfect. I was worried we would not get a spot, but we did. Particularly a bottom bunk, which I'm gonna be taking this one here. We got a little spot here on the table, and I brought with me a few of these Happy Yak Express meals. This one's Neapolitan spaghetti, which is it looks good. I've never tried that before. And then my nephew gave this Ready Wise teriyaki chicken. Never tried that before either. And then, whoops, shepherd's pie, Happy Yak. Looks pretty decent. What else do I got? The pad thai, that's always a safe bet. Happy Yak. And I've got another shepherd's pie. So these are always really filling every time I eat them. So it should be delicious. I'm gonna get some water boiled here and start eating because we are starving. All right. Well, it's still nice and hot, so I think we're gonna head to the lake and jump in and cool off for a bit. it's not even that busy. I thought it was going to be a lot busier, but there's maybe 6-7 people in the shelter. So nowhere near as many as I thought there was going to be. But it's still like around 4 o'clock, so I would imagine it's going to get a lot busier. Let's go head to the lake and do some swimming.
Ow. Damn it.
Good morning. It's around 6 a.m. and we're just getting packed up. I did not sleep very well, of course. That's to be expected, especially in the shelter. But yeah, there was a crazy lightning storm last night and windstorm. It was nuts. It's still a little bit windy. I don't think it rained very much though, because the ground is not really wet. So yeah, it was pretty nuts to hear that all night long. But check out these morning views. You can see the cloud coverage there. Check out the view from here. This is the campsite here. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh, it doesn't look real, does it? Look at those glaciers. Gonna head out of this beautiful spot, head back home. It has been so much fun. So much fun. Played a bunch of board games last night. And yeah. But thanks for watching this video, guys. And I will see you on the next one. Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks again for tuning in to Ben Ventures. Make sure to check out my YouTube channel where I've got lots of other content. I hike around, I travel, and I do a lot of amazing things in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.